Welcome to another Jam session. Today we have got Jim on the line with us, who's been a part of our Fast Start program for a while now, but I won't introduce him. I'll let him do that himself. Jim, great to have you with us today.
Thank you for inviting me, Vaughan.
Mate, no dramas at all. Look, I'd love you, just for the players at home, could you give us a bit of a rundown? Tell us about yourself, your industry. What do you do?
Of course. So I like to call myself a sales and marketing mentor and success coach. I think that name changes almost every week. But in short, I'm a business coach, mate. So I train at a local coaching school and I essentially help my clients grow and scale their businesses online, which is, great to do in this environment right now. So yeah.
Oh, very good, man. And so why'd you start with TIP? Because you've just come to the end of your IFS 90, your first little 90 days with us.
Week 14, I think we're up to, yeah.
Hey. So why'd you start? What was your challenge and what was your goal?
The biggest thing for me was to become an influencer. I've got my MBA, I've got 20 years experience in management and leadership. I'd built businesses from the ground up for other people, but I'd never done it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I was getting great feedback in terms of the coaching that I was providing my clients, but I was probably making, 2 to 6K a month, if before I started. So the biggest thing for me with the Influencer Project was to become an influencer, essentially.
Right.
Nice and simple, really. Yeah.
Okay, so we've already covered off how long you've been in the program. You're up to week 14 now, and
Yes.
been a part of some cool stuff through that. What's the results been? So from your first trip through the IFS 90, what have your results been? How many leads, opportunities, and sales have you generated?
Yeah, cool. So with everything that I've learned through TIP, I've collected about 73 leads.
Mm-hmm.
That was all through LinkedIn activity. So I know that was genuinely from what you guys provided, which was amazing.
Right.
That equated essentially to a phone call to about 80,000 in opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty good for 3 months from a startup of $2,000, and generated probably about 30,000 in sales out of that.
Come on.
Yeah.
And mate, it generated a little bit more than that. I'm just going to share my screen real quick with the viewers at home. Mates, tell me what I'm looking at here, Jim. What is this?
Yeah, so this was a win, mate. So thank you to the team for helping me fix up my LinkedIn profile. But essentially, I was approached by Jim Britt, who was above me on that cover there. He checked out my profile, loved what I was showing in terms of what I do for people. And he essentially had the same vibe. So he was like, look, I'm a speaker. I've been in the industry before coaches existed, and mentored Tony Robbins, so the big TR at the bottom there.
Yeah.
And essentially said, look, based on your profile, I'd love to have a chat. And from that, we had a chat, and I'm now about to publish a book with him that's being endorsed by Tony Robbins himself.
Mate, that's not a bad gig.
Not a bad gig, no, not at all.
I think some of our viewers, some of our influencers may have heard of that Tony guy.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah, huge opportunity, man. Huge opportunity. So tell me, man, knowing what you know now, because we've got a lot of people tuning into this, perhaps they've joined the program, perhaps they're thinking about joining the program. Knowing what you know now, what advice would you give to those people that are watching?
When you start off as a one-man band, especially if you're working one-on-one, keep it simple and track everything that you do in your business. I had worked in sales for so long and always tracked for other people, but I thought, I'm doing it on my own. I know everything, off I go. And it was amazing when I worked with you guys to really be able to clearly identify what was going on in my business and what I needed to fix. It got rid of the overwhelm, got rid of the anxiety, and just pushed me forward.
Yeah, fantastic, man.
Yeah.
And just side note, out of curiosity, if you were to go back 90 days and tell yourself something, what piece of advice would you give to yourself starting out at the IFS again, now that you've gone through it that first 90 days?
Quit my training job. No, look, I think, let me put it this way. I think the training has been amazing, and, the training is epic. The coaching that I've received from you has been fantastic. And the accountability, the only thing that I think has held me back from making more money is really committing to running my own business and having the confidence and the strength to let go of a smaller income. So the safety blanket needed to be removed, and that probably would have brought some more sales.
Oh, well, mate, we're nearly there.
Yeah,
We're nearly
exactly,
there, right?
exactly.
Okay. Okay. Last thing, man. In one word, how would you describe the Influencer Project?
Epic. Pretty much. No, honestly, it's one of the best programs that I've been through, and I've done a lot, especially in my background, sales and marketing. Like, you know, I've done churn to handle programs, I've done one-on-one coaching, I've done, you know, I've probably spent 60 to 80K easily in improving my own skills. And I think the well-rounded approach and the fact that it's so much more than just LinkedIn marketing is, yeah, it's definitely probably the one of, if not the best program I've done.
Mate, great to hear it.
Can't give you a better rap than that, right? But it's all I need it. Everybody watching, I fully need it. They did not tell me to say that. So yeah.
No, of course not. Of course not. Okay, guys, you can release him now.
Yeah.
No, fantastic, Jim. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your feedback. It's been great working with you, and it's going to be awesome to continue to work with you inside our new graduate program as well.
Yes.
So, thanks again for taking the time out today. We really do appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks, mate.